Thought I'd do a very quick impromptu haul video, kind of in the form of like Amoeba's What's in My Bag? What should I call it? Something like, there are things in your bag. What are they? I don't want to get sued. So yeah, I went to my favorite record store today. My favorite local record store. I have 3 in town. I think I've discussed this before. Only one of which has a dedicated new to the store used bin. For some reason, the other 2 record stores, nice though they are, they're very much like a millennial record store in that they don't really, they just sort of put used records out in general population, so you'd have to dig through all the records to get to them. They might have a new section, and also both those stores really have new sealed vinyl, and they're more like the store you'd go to get like a Taylor Swift album or something along those lines, a Green Day reissue or something. Whereas this other place I'm talking about has more, used records, used CDs, all that stuff. It's very more a probably boomer generation, or not boomer, Gen X kind of record store versus the other ones that are very kind of Gen Y, Gen Z kind of record stores. Nice people, nice places. One of them does like live events there, music events, so that's cool. Much more like record store day friendly stores. But yeah, so I go to the other one very frequently, at least maybe once a week. Because they get so much cool stuff into the store that is used, and they also have a lot of like player type records, their as is section. I buy a lot of stuff through there too. Reasonably priced records that are just players. They're for you to play. They're not for collecting or showing off on a wall. So I was really excited. The first one I got was Ennio Morricone, The Exorcist 2, the Heretic soundtrack. Probably maybe my second favorite Morricone soundtrack, right behind Malamondo. And I have a copy of this, but it's hammered and scratchy, and it's got quiet portions in it, and you could just hear the vinyl crackling. But this one is very good condition. I was introduced to this record because Snakefinger covered Magic and Ecstasy, and I think other bands have covered Magic and Ecstasy, which is just this crazy fuzzed out song, and it's fantastic. This is it. I was happy to get this. So my old copy was going to go to somebody. I'll give it to somebody. They would appreciate it. And then this one, even though I own an EP that collects all these, this is Cabaret Voltaire, 3 Crépuscule tracks, which is, it's Sluggin' for Jesus, part 1 and part 2, and Your Agent Man. Like I said, although I already own an EP on the same label that contains all these tracks and more, I had to have it. I feel like anything by Cabaret Voltaire from the Chris Watson era is a must-have. And also, this week on my radio show, in just a few hours, we're as part of our a marathon, we're doing a thing called Singles Going Steady, and I'm going to decide that this, even though it's not technically a single, I'm going to say it's single. I'm going to say it qualifies because one side is taking up my one track, and I think I'm going to play it and call it a single. And then I bought this because it was reasonably priced. I'm not super familiar with the krautrock band Amon Düül 2. I have heard some Amon Düül, the original band, but this is reasonably priced. I thought I'd try it out, and it came out in it's on Warner Brothers, 1974. So krautrock from 74. You almost can't miss. It's Amon Düül Hijack. So maybe I'll do a video after I listen to it, and then I bought this because it too was really inexpensive. And it fits that criteria. This is a single, the 12-inch single of Romeo Void, the LA band's song that got a lot of radio airplay back in the day, Never Say Never. And it contains the F word, also known as the fuck word on it. So yeah, technically it's an EP, but I'm going to say it's a single. I'm going to cheat. I also really like records that have the nice price sticker on them. I love that. I also am kind of a sucker for any record still in its shrink wrap that still has a Tower Records label. Something about it, like price tag. I'll leave it. But I was super jazzed to get this one because this Van der Graaf Generator, Godbluff, is my all-time favorite Van der Graaf Generator album, and I don't own it. And I'm a huge fan of vocalist Peter Hamel. But this, of all Van der Graaf Generator's albums, I really love this one the most. It's very proggy. It's very organ driven. It's got some fantastic songs on it. So yeah, super happy to find this. And it was really reasonably priced. The cover is rather beat up, but and it's got ring wear. I thought about using this as a demonstration of there are ways you can sort of minimize ring wear. And I might try it just for the hell of it, but I don't really care. I just love this album so much. I'm happy to have it. And I didn't get this at the same record store, but I ordered this eons ago. And it finally arrived after long, a whole bunch of like intrigue to get it. But this is a box set called The Alien Territory Archives, a collection of radical, experimental, and irrelevant music from 1970s San Diego. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. It's people like David Dunn. Harry Parch has 2 tracks on it, which everybody knows about him. The very early piece by Diamanda Galas before her albums. Very cool Peter Gordon featuring Kathy Acker, a really cool track on this. I've been playing this in dribs and drabs on my radio show because I got the download off of Bandcamp quite a while ago, and then I ordered the box set, and it was supposed to come from Ireland, and then it just got intercepted by customs and sent back even after I paid customs for it. But it's like 4 discs in a box with a cool booklet, which I'm looking forward to reading. Because I don't remember, I think with the Bandcamp purchase, I did not get a PDF of the booklet. I don't think so. Very cool book about experimental music from around the San Diego area, 70s. A lot of these tracks go back to like as early as 1970. The Harry Parch ones go back into the 60s, 1968. A track by Andy Strange called Switchcraft that's fantastic. There's also a piece by with Pauline Oliveros with William Warren Burt. So yeah, I recommend this. It's on Bandcamp. If you want to order it, there is actually a really cool shop in Seattle that is carrying it. They're temporary. I got the last one. The guy informed me. The person that put this together actually contacted me to say it's being returned, sorry, and then referred me to the Seattle record store. That I'll put it in the comments who it is because they were very cool. So I was able to get it. I'm happy with that. So those are my things I've gotten this week. It's mid-October. I'm doing a singles special tonight on my radio show, and picked up a few things that would work with that, and I'll do another one soon. I'm going to be going to a record store that opened in town in nearby Camas, Washington. I'm in Vancouver, and I'm going to go check that out. Maybe I'll do a little review or something. So yeah, that's me out.